Welcome to Ridgewood. So far on FOTR, we splurged at a steakhouse and refueled at a supermarket. But now it's time to chew on the cheap. From Pancake Cafe, the establishment formerly known as the Country Pancake House and Restaurant here in Ridgewood, New Jersey's town center, it's time once again to open mouth and insert nostalgia.
You're watching the Thrift Store Rundown's Fork On The Roadshow, making thrifting delicious, one bite and one review at a time.
Believe there's not a single soul in this entire building other than the workers. Not a single one. It's honestly a little bit sad, but at least we got good lighting by our side, so really I couldn't ask for better conditions to tackle the February 2007 issue of New Jersey Monthly Magazine, celebrating the cheap eats of our state. Cheap on prices, but not on quality, as we pick out on $15 or less. More specifically, $12 for this egg platter, just presented. 3 sunny side up eggs, a side of home fries, and 1 buttermilk pancake. This retailed for $3.99, and I got it from Value Village in Hawthorne for 25% off of $1.99. And being that this is from February, it's definitely infused with a lot of Valentine's spirit. Great Valentine's Day gifts for her and him, and Sex and Love in South Jersey, profiling former dating columnist turned investigative journalist Matt Katz, who proposed to his then-girlfriend Deborah in his article. Spoiler alert, she said yes. But we begin in the hot corner. Truthiness, a phrase coined by Montclair resident Stephen Colbert of the Colbert Report, or Colbert of The Late Show, was declared the 2006 Word of the Year by Merriam-Webster. What's a good synonym for truthiness? Honesty? Hilarious honesty? That could work. In the social date book, we have local and national celebrities hobnobbing with local and national luminaries and those up and coming. On the former front, on the national level, we have Mandy Moore and Magic Johnson, with then Newark Mayor Cory Booker. And on the local front, we have former senior anchor of NJN News, back then when it was known as NJN, our local PBS station, Kent Manahan. And yes, I certainly did grow up in those times. But the entree of this issue, as you know, is all about cheap eats. Country Pancake House, as it was then known back then, being one of them. Gluttony is unbecoming, unhealthy, and possibly immoral, but it's at the forefront of this much cherished article, highlighting cheap eats in the worlds of hamburgers, hot dogs, pizza, sandwiches, Asian/Indian fusion cuisine, Latin/Portuguese cuisine fusion and standalone, and much more. So, we highlight different cuisines from different regions in the Garden State. Some of the more noteworthy recipes and menu items are listed in these brief summaries here, complete with prices, plus addresses, both street and online, and phone numbers. Some of the more outstanding features are highlighted in black sidebars, and in kitchen checks, you learn numerous factoids about some of the more noteworthy restaurants in here. This is how we chose today's venue, Country Pancake House, one of 2 cheap eats in the breakfast section. Oi, Richard Lewis, if only you ever tried Country Pancake House. Back then, they were known for their waffles galore, but the name definitely merits us trying at least one pancake. I haven't had pancakes in a while. This next article is by Kara Bunbaum, profiling a few days working in a few master kitchens across the Garden State for the lunch and dinner rush. Eat, Drink, Man, Woman profiles a few couples who work in restaurants and how they manage to keep the spark in those places and their marriages alive. And here, just a random flip through the statewide dining guide. By the way, this section here continues the Cheap Eats article, as well as the other two articles after that. I have to say they have a lot more advertisements for New Jersey restaurants than in later issues here, including one we visited last year, the High Lawn Pavilion in West Orange. A lot more ads, a lot more possibilities. That is, if they can meet our requirements to be cheap, easy to find, and of course, high in quality. But I think this is as far as I'll go on this issue of NJM, because really, a hot breakfast, especially one on the cheap, waits for no one. I'm starving. As always, check online to make sure that any restaurants and menu prices and items still hold up. But as it stands, for nostalgia's sake, it gets 4.5 out of 5 claps. Mr. Krabs would be salivating with pride. As for me, I'm just plain old salivating. That's the word from my mouth to your mouth. Take care, we'll see you on the next show.
On the next Fork on the Roadshow, we're heading to Houlihan's in Paramus, New Jersey to take on an issue of Food Network magazine. That's a hoot and a half. Stay tuned and stay hungry.
Hello guys, it's David Romero. I'm gonna be famous.
Thanks for tuning in. Just so you know, there's no limit to bringing Hollywood home on a budget. Please go ahead and check out another awesome review like this one by clicking here, and make sure you subscribe by clicking here. Until next time, I'll catch you, as I always do, on the flip side.